Hi girlies, my name's Augusta. Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be doing a Victoria's Secret inspired makeup look tutorial. I actually created this on my TikTok. It was super popular. I'm gonna be recreating it for you guys and showing you my whole in-depth step-by-step routine. If you're not already following me on TikTok and Instagram, Augusta Haynes, definitely check those out. Let's get into the routine. I always get my makeup inspiration from Pinterest. The models always look flawless. This kind of vibe, some more inspo from here. Of course, Adriana Lima has to be in there. Now that these under eye pads have been on for 15 minutes, hopefully they've rejuvenated my eyes nicely. Use my link below to get 20% off the eye masks that I use. They're so good and I use them like twice a week. I was definitely tired before and my eyes look way more hydrated and rejuvenated than this morning. I need to prep my skin first. I always use the Olay 7-in-1 moisturizer. This is just part of my daily skincare and I use the daytime one in the day and the nighttime one at night. I've actually run out of my daytime one, but because it's just the evening, I'm just going to use the night one because it's basically the same without SPF. Then I mix this in with my Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. I have the Most Bronze shade. I'm obsessed with these clips. They just make doing your makeup so much more fun and cute. Squeezing one pump onto my hands and mixing this in with the bronzing drops. Skin prep is honestly so important. Victoria's Secret models are just known for being the epitome of flawless, so that's the goal with this makeup look. Giving myself a face massage so I get nice and chiseled, depuff my face. Also love using my gua sha just to get it even more of a sharp line. But I want to start with the eyes. Most people don't usually do this, but hear me out. I always use masking tape when I want to get that really seamless eye look. The tip is to stick it on your arm first so this tape isn't too sticky and it's gentle on the skin around your eyes because it's super sensitive. Stick the end of the tape in line with the corner and tip of your eyebrow so they're both at the same angles. Looks kind of crazy, but trust the process. Victoria's Secret models always have pink undertones to their makeup. I'm going in with my Naked Robin Eisenberg palette. I love the Urban Decay palettes. I think they're so good. Mixing the shade Mango Sun and Solar Storm to get a pinky orange shade. This is the brush that came in the palette. You're going to want to focus the eyeshadow on the corner. Drag it to the middle, keeping it mostly in the crease. We're gonna do a blended cut crease effect. I take a big fluffy brush with no eyeshadow on it just to blend it even further. This is the Morphe brush M524. Taking the smaller end of the brush from the palette, mix this gold shade here with a tiny bit of pink. It will give a kind of rose gold shimmer across the eyelid, only on the lid. I love the Victoria's Secret Glam because I feel like it's just an upscale version of regular glam makeup with a lot of pink in the overall look, but it's natural enough to look super flawless and flattering. Then I'm gonna take my highlighter from MUA. This is the Shimmer Hilighter and it's such a pretty rose gold. Continue that pink undertone, putting it in the corner to highlight and make the eyes look more open, as well as just under the brow bone. I go over this quite a few times to really get that pigmented effect. Blending it out with the same brush. Now that I've done the eyeshadow, it's time for the liquid eyeliner. Recently, I've really been a fan of the NYX Professional liquid eyeliner. It's called the Epic Ink eyeliner. I actually just picked this up because they had a deal on, but it is so good and pigmented and super affordable compared to other eyeliners I've used. This is where the tape comes in super handy because you don't have to worry about them being even. We all know that no matter how good you are at eyeliner, it can still be a struggle to get them super even. And this way, I just don't have to worry or stress about that. Dragging it all the way into the inner corner. I'm gonna do quite a thick line. That's the look that the models usually have. And a nice long wing. Doing a lot of soft glam makeup and one of my shorts went viral. So I'm thinking of recreating that in a long form video. Let me know what you guys would like to see. Any specific makeup looks or any types of videos, please let me know. All comments are welcome. Done the liner, time for my favorite part. It's just so satisfying to reveal Look how straight that is. I always have so many Q-tips around me when I'm doing my makeup so I can clean up any little messes. How the eyeshadow is in the same line as the eyeliner, so it looks even more crisp and lifts the face. Most people like to line their waterline with a pencil, but I find that comes off so quickly. So I always use an angled brush. This is from W7. Taking my darkest brown shade from my Morphe palette. I really need to clean my palettes. Always tapping off the excess. And I use this to line the waterline. It kind of connects the eyeliner to the eyes, so there's not this gap. You can already see what a difference there is between the eyes. I really think the step ties the whole eye look together. I do a bit underneath as well. Just gives a more darker, sexier look. For my base, you guessed it, I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I'm using shade 3, and I usually do 2 lines across my cheeks. That's usually the perfect amount for my whole face. I like to use a beauty blender to blend this all out, but make sure it's damp. Dry beauty blender will not make it blend seamlessly into your skin. This stuff is super high coverage. Usually I wear a lighter coverage base like the e.l.f. Halo Glow or just a tinted moisturiser. But for the evening, I like to have a bit more coverage. Makeup just sits better on top when you have a good foundation. Trying not to get any in my hair. If you know, you know. Blondes especially struggle with this. I'm going in with my favourite concealer. I put a little bit much. I put a dot here and on the corner and one here, as well as here because I have some blemishes going on which are really annoying me. This is the Rimmel Multitasker concealer in shade 2. See, some of my makeup is expensive, but a lot of it you can buy at the drugstore because I think their products can be just as good. It's always fun to try out new products. Going in with my contour stick, little line nice and high because we want to get that really high cheekbone look. Making the face look super snatched. Really trying to contour my nose. This is the W7 contour stick and I'm obsessed with it. It also has a highlighter on the other side. I love to use this on my Cupid's bow and the bridge and tip of my nose. Apply a little highlighter here just to give me that glowy look. I'm going to blend this all out with my beauty blender. It's still a bit damp, so this will blend nice and seamlessly into the foundation. Trying to blend mostly upwards so that my cheeks look nice and high. I do the contour before blending the concealer so it can get tacky, and that way the concealer gives more coverage for less product. Next up is cream blush. I'm obsessed with this matte beauty blush wand from Charlotte Tilbury. I usually put a little bit less on the nose, but quite a lot came off. I used my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Complexion brush, blend the blush in an upwards motion. I applied a bit more than I do on a day-to-day basis because this is a super blushy look. The models always have a really nice rosy cheeks. Putting a bit on the bridge of the nose just complements the cheeks really nicely. You can probably tell I'm obsessed with Charlotte Tilbury products by now. I'm going in again with another Charlotte Tilbury product. This is the Airbrush bronzer in shade 2. I basically apply it in the same places I applied the contour stick, just in a broader motion. This bronzer is actually really expensive, but it is so good. I use it almost every day and it's hardly even made a dent. This is one of those products that you splurge on once, but it lasts forever. I used to use the NARS bronzer, but that one kept breaking. I had 2 and they both broke. Then I like to take a big fluffy brush without any product just to blend. This is the Real Techniques brush number 203. And of course, we need some powder blush just to make the cheeks even more rosy. This is the Benefit Shellie blush. Just apply this right on the top of your cheeks, like almost near your eye. This will make your cheeks appear super high. Love this peachy shade. It also matches the eyeshadow really well, so everything is like coordinated. Putting the excess on the forehead. We just put a load of products on the face, so we have to set it in place, of course. I'm obsessed with this powder from Laura Mercier. It honestly sets my makeup in place the whole night. Using the flat side of the same beauty blender, and I just tap it and apply a heavy layer under the eye like that, along the side of the nose. This adds to the nose contour and will give me that slim, perfect Victoria's Secret model nose, as well as making the eye makeup look even more sharp, giving a fox eye kind of lifted look. Do the same along the side to define the cheeks even more. I want to tap the excess just anywhere you get really oily, so I usually go around the nose and in the middle of my forehead. I definitely look crazy again, but as you know, trust the process. While that sets, I'm gonna fill in the eyebrows. The models usually have quite a natural but full eyebrow look. Lightly underline the center and then focus on the arch. This will make my face look more lifted again. That's kind of the goal of this look. And I'm using my Maybelline Express Brow Pencil. I take a regular spoolie just to brush the product through. This makes sure that it looks super even and basically like my eyebrow just looks like this on its own. Of course, we have to set them in place with some brow glue. This is the NYX Brow Glue. Brush them up in the center and then it goes more on a diagonal as I reach the tip. Try not to get this on your base so it doesn't ruin the makeup you've already done. Take this flat eyebrow brush and I only use it for this purpose, so that my eyebrows don't look crazy spiky like that. Sorry about the change in lighting. The sun is literally setting on me right now. Models obviously always have flawless eyelashes, just like everything else about them being flawless. You're gonna want to curl your lashes a lot. Best way to curl them is like this. So you try and curl it from the very base of the eyelash and squeeze it a bunch of times. Look how curled they already look, and I don't have mascara on. My go-to is the Tweezerman eyelash color, and I think this is such a cute rose gold color as well. Helps my eyelashes hold a curl so much better than any other color I've ever used. You can use false eyelashes, but I do know that the models don't actually wear false eyelashes. They're not allowed to for some reason. The makeup artist has to create the same effect with mascara. I've never actually used false eyelashes. I definitely think I would love a half lash, and I think that would also go so well with this look, so if you want to, definitely try that out. People always ask me about my mascara, and this is the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. Since I got this mascara, I've just rebought it every time I run out because it is so good and makes your eyelashes look insane. I'm gonna try and link all the products I use for you guys below, so check those out. Making sure I coat both sides of the lash, that way it gives a way fuller lash look in the end. I'm gonna put a tiny bit of product on the bottom eyelashes as well. I'm brushing away the powder, don't want any residue. The models always have a super pretty pinky nude shade on their lips, and of course they're always glossed, so I'm gonna line them first, slightly overlining but not enough so that it looks obvious and unnatural. The aim of this look is to look flawless and enhance the features. In the center, I'm going in with my Kylie Cosmetics matte lip, shade 808. Just gonna put it a little bit in the center and blend it out with my finger. These two colors just make such a pretty shade together. I love how it balances out the pink on the eyes, cheeks, and lips. If you couldn't tell, I love pink. My absolute favorite go-to lip gloss is from the Complexion, which is so surprising. I tried out one of their lip glosses and I ended up buying 3, using the Plump Me Up one just to get the super plump lip look. My makeup look isn't complete if I don't have a plumping lip gloss on. It really makes your lips look like glass. I'm so obsessed. It's super affordable, so I definitely recommend this one. I just put on a lot of makeup, so we have to make sure to set it. This is the W7 Matte Fixer. Spray it far away so it doesn't smudge the black on the eyes. Set and forget, as they say. I honestly am obsessed with how this look turned out. I think it's just the perfect evening glam and has that nice pop of pink just so you stand out like a Victoria's Secret supermodel. I hope this tutorial has been helpful, and please subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. Comment any parts you liked, anything you want to see. I always try and reply to all my comments. Don't forget to check out my other social channels. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.